Hello, this is Curly, and welcome to episode 44 of my Let's Play Total War Attila as the Picts on Legendary difficulty. We are quickly improving our lands. Let's buff that up. Just because I have been hit by too many plagues, and if I can do something to stop plagues, I'm going to.
For the tribe!
Okay, you guys. Come to there.
Is that all?
Come to right there. They're attacking it, of course they are.
You have further orders?
That gives growth, which could be very useful. They burned down yet another settlement. Okay. You.
Warriors all.
Staying where you are.
Ready for orders.
You're migrating north.
Getting on our way.
You're getting your last crossbow unit so we can march you to war.
Death in battle. There is no finer ending.
You
Ready for battle.
are bringing units south to
Getting
people.
on our way.
Do I have too many?
Thirsty for battle.
5 there.
Thirsty for battle.
No, there's 2 armies. Okay, good. But there's like, did I not need all these dudes? But I do. Let's continue to build up my home naval front.
We need good, strong men.
We do want strong defense at home, especially since these dudes have are kind of moving around. You
Your orders?
put yourselves
All
right
hands
here.
to the oars.
Out of curiosity, last turn, we raided 1,000 gold. Wow, that almost makes it worth just staying there. So we were at 1,059 after 1 turn. We need to get to 18,000. Well, we're just going to sit there for a long time raiding away. Because they all suck anyways and declared war on me.
Thirsty for battle.
Okay, you're fine for now. Yeah, you're fine for now. I have 5,000 gold to spend. You are starving. Go to trade depot. You are going to be, you're unhappy. We need to... God's done, needs to keep getting stuff. Gotta do that. Okay, if we were to tax this province, we would be negative 55 food. That is going to... that will solve the issue. So we can tax this, and that produces a ton of money. This region just produces so much money, it's amazing.
Ready for battle.
You... 4 turns. By the time this army gets over there, you'll be ready to go.
For battle.
You're gonna need to go and replace your troops with better troops, but for now you're fine. Okay.
Ready for orders.
That's a problem. I kind of hope that they don't raise it, because that would be so annoying if I finally get to where I can take Brigala and they raise it. Stupid Huns. We need to loot Rome. That must happen. Is there anyone I can trade with? The Franks are... Seriously? The Franks are happy with me? No. Why is it going down? They're upset that I raided our trade route, but whatever. You know, there was a province that had salt, and I tried to build salt there, and I don't think I ever did. Now there's one, but there's another province I swear that had salt, and I didn't. I dismantled something to build there. That'll be a good thing to get. Oh, here. Rotomagus. We're gonna build salt in Rotomagus.
Thirsty for battle.
Okay. It's end the turn.
For the tribe.
You are a general. Get that and that. Those are some good things. You are a governor. Get this and this. That is a great thing for a governor. We're starting to make some good money. We should be getting close to our next level up too. Where we get 2 more armies. I'll probably put one in the north and one more in the south, or maybe one in the center to kind of hold the line. Our intent is to go pretty hard into to there. We could trade with Franks. By the time we're ready to attack the Franks, I don't think anyone will trade with us ever again anyways. So, I don't know, they were annoying to me for a very long time. Do I want to do business with them? I can't believe Iran declared war on me. Such bull. I have to watch where these guys go because that could be problematic. Are they still sieging this? Yeah, they are. Leave it alone. I want to take it. Okay. They're not messing with me yet. We have 17,000 to spend. We need to do offices badly. Excellent. Celtic pagan following if we build a religious building. We will endeavor to do so. Here though, we're building salt. Okay.
Ready for battle.
You guys suck.
For the tribe.
You take it.
Settlement. For the tribe. Ready for battle.
You step out of Alusa because Alusa is a trap.
Starting out.
Okay. Do that. You.
Warriors.
Come here.
Moving.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And one of these. Do that. We're just gonna go ahead and disband all of these because it doesn't matter. And that dude. And
For the tribe.
he actually didn't need to give that up. What I gave him was more expensive. Whatever.
Move out. Get
You come over here.
ready for battle.
Okay. You.
Ready for battle. We cannot do that. Thirsty for battle.
You might as well force march. We'll probably fight this fight next time because I want to do it manually. And that's going to take some time. Can you succeed twice? Gather information, why not? Nope, but you didn't die, so hey, that's a move in the right direction.
Ready for orders.
Okay, give me food. Knock that down.
For the tribe!
Here. Build that. How is religion here? Only -4. Let's build this. Try to keep our... That's sanitation and growth. Growth is useful when we're...
Ready for battle! I don't care how tired you are!
You come to here.
Out!
Disband all of that. That's what it will cost you, so no reason to disband that one. And then get 4 of those for now. Okay, next turn that region should be very, very happy. Moving up to attack there. Send the turn. Wait. I really want to know how much I'm getting with raiding. So, we're up to 3302? Holy cow, we're making like huge money off of the raiding. Apparently I should have been doing that sooner. That's bizarre. At this rate, we'll have the minor victory this episode. Now let's go ahead and end the turn.
Yes.
You. I guess get that and that.
Thirsty for battle!
You are a hero. Be the hero that I need.
Thirsty for battle!
You are another hero. Be heroic.
Ready for orders!
You're a general. Okay, that's gonna help. Get that. More ammo. And if it just gives him 1 more, it's pretty impressive.
For the
Okay,
tribe!
unassigned tradition. That's very good. Okay. Leave this region alone and go away so I can take it. Sucky dudes. That's in the turn. We'll want to build Alusa up as fast as possible to be our new southern border. We really need the capital, Bertigala. Stupid Huns are there. And they're in such a big force that even if I wanted to attack them, it just wouldn't do any good. Huh. Almost half of the way through so quickly on raiding. I really apparently should have done that much sooner. Come on. I wish I could pay them to not sack Bertigala. Or raise Bertigala, because they're probably going to raise it. Because they suck. Come on, move faster. If you're going to come fight me, come fight me. That was the slowest ever. Withdraw!
Retreat! Closing, my lord!
Okay, we'll run away, and we'll come back when they're done. That was bound to happen. Langobards are gone. Couldn't have happened to a more annoying faction. Okay. You come over here.
Hard on the oars! The
Uh,
sea beckons!
No, this Navy and Army both would present a problem. I can definitely take that. I don't know if I can take both at once with what I have. And my other Navy is not ready yet.
They get good, strong men.
I thought this was a military wharf. It is, I just can't get to level 3 yet. Oh well. You know, that's probably part of why I got my butt kicked.
Recruiting more ships for the tribe!
That's fine though, we'll do that. You,
Ready for battle!
step in the region.
Set up a watch!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Disband, Disband them because I want one more of these.
It's a good life! Come, fight for us, lads!
And all of that.
Warriors all! On the move, lads!
You get to there.
I am the knife in the dark.
Come on. Did you level? Yay! Now you can investigate corruption. And I need you to come and run this way. To a more wealthy region. Okay. So. You.
Ready for orders! Get moving!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go with 4. Give him this Celtic onager. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because why not? Okay. At this point we can just disband all of those. You can
You may as well get settled in, lads.
recruit those. Go ahead and get rid of this mercenary onager, because this one does plenty. Okay, I can beeline for that, which takes 45 turns. Well, I can actually work on getting my military wharf up. This would be really good, especially since it's only 10 turns. They'll also finish this off, which would be good. 8% so random. We might as well do some military stuff, so we'll do that.
Ready for battle! Ready for battle!
Eluso, 2 more turns. I want you to leave the area. Just leave the area. You don't need to be here. Build that. Although do that for osmosis. Okay. Do that. Get that one. Okay. That is pretty awesome right there. Might as well grab that while we can. This dude's 62. He's not going to be with us for much longer. It's my king. He has a pretty awesome life, too. Okay. We're making 14,000 a turn. Our rating unfortunately had to stop, but it's not necessarily a huge need for speed. Way to go, Jutes. Way to go. Now, if only they would be annoyed at you and leave Bertigala to go chase you down. So I could step in and conquer Bertigala. Okay. Ron is at Gortena. That's really far away. Come on. Speed it up. Run away! Run away! Run away!
We must rest a while.
Okay. Eastern Rome died. We have no offices. You? I have a family member that was there. Okay, you be a high judge. You... We're keeping all their influence pretty low. Okay, you. Give me a tribal chief or a judge. I'd rather you be a judge. You be a judge. You can't be anything. I'll make you an elder so that you can... The other ones are better, but... What do you do? You're freaking awesome. You... Good, you're good. You're 29. You're 62 as well. Spend some of your stuff gaining me. You do it too, because you're not gonna live too much longer. We need more than 60% apparently. Okay. So Hispania has decided they really don't like our navy running amok. I don't think you can stop two navies, so you just come to here for now.
Waiting for a new course. Yes. Is there no?
Okay, that's probably far enough. Why are you at... Oh, freaking Huns, I think? Yeah. Because the Huns are just annoying.
Thirsty for battle. Set up a watch.
You can encamp.
Look to the
You'll recover a little bit faster. We're going to be moving down to attack Hispania.
for the tribe.
You really don't need to be here for that. Do that because I need more growth. Okay, you're being built up as much as you can.
Thirsty for
You
battle.
you have your stuff.
Ready for battle.
You come to here.
Call this a garrison.
Do that because growth. Does this improve growth? Do both of those. If we have to stop taxing the region to support that, then we will. We just need. Probably put another one of these here just because I need growth more than
Warriors
anything else.
all.
I don't need any of this. They can all be dropped. Okay.
Thirsty for battle.
You're attacking. Yes, we're declaring war.
Besieging settlement.
These will be annoying. We're going to continue the siege for the moment.
None will escape. Thirsty for battle.
You're gonna come to here.
All. Ready for further orders. Getting on our way.
Okay. This will be it next time. We're basically going to spend at least one battle
What would you have of
just dealing with them. But we're gonna do a few things before we end the video. Wow. Okay. So look at how much we're making in some of these regions, and we have a lot of stuff to build. I am impressed by the economic might that we're seeing here.
I will owe the captain coin.
Yeah, do that.
Embarking.
Germania is getting unhappy. Yeah, we gave up troops, that's why, but, you know, whatever. They get over it. Or they won't, whatever, it doesn't matter. You come to
To your duty, my
here.
warriors. Warriors all.
That will solve that. Build food. That way we can build up our two regions. You are going to sit here for an...
Ready for battle.
You are actually going to move south.
Thirsty
And
for
you're going to come into Avaricum.
Is there nothing else?
Okay. So... we're going to be able to launch a war into Hispania. I may not take Brigantium for a long time because that trade is amazing. Look at all the trade things they're getting back and forth. That is an amazing amount. We just need to bring our new navy down to help ensure our success, which is what we'll do. We're going to put our next spy here in Britannia Superior. That should help this region heavily. How's Skansa doing? has 6 food. And we have lots of food we can build. How are we doing for sanitation? We could use a little bit better sanitation, but we can move that up soon. You will build your real army. You... I'm going to bring you in to fill in some of this central area and begin pushing outwards. However, we didn't gain any more, right? No. Wow, we gained 2,200 gold, even though they sent us packing. That is incredible. No wonder they ran. They were like, kill them all! That was... is it worth trading with the Franks? No. Although when I'm ready to turn on them, I don't think I'll care. I'm at war with everyone anyways. No, we're not going to do that. I don't want to have potential issues. This won't really help much. That would be good. This one will be nice. Now that we have crossbows, I'm much more excited about my ranged fun. We're not really supposed to have crossbows, but it's letting us have them, so... I'm pretty sure Picts are not supposed to get crossbows. We're going to fight this battle next time, so we're going to just do this to get a save. It gives us a 50-50 chance. We're going to go in without the large army, and we're just going to wreck them. So for now, like and subscribe, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Otherwise, I'll talk to you later. Adios.